There's plenty happening in commodities and currencies, but we're choosing to talk about a subject that we have been following for a few weeks now, and that really is the usage of drones in the Indian markets. Remember, we talked about on how the technology really seems to be finding its way into various sectors like agriculture, mining, and of course, the kind of what happened in Kerala, there is a lot of usage of technology there as well. The important thing is that we were discussing just last week on how there is regulation expected in case of drones very soon, and it has come last night, which is effective now from 1st of December 2018. What we do understand is that all civilian drone operations will be restricted only during the day, and flying will be restricted within the visual line of sight, which is 450 meters. What is also important is that the drones can be used or are being used in agriculture, mining, disaster management, etc. But drones will not be used or cannot be used for spraying pesticides unless specifically cleared. So those are the few lines that, of course, are coming in from what we understand is the latest regulation. The 2.0, of course, would come in later. At this point in time, the drones will have to be registered and issued a unique identification number. And, of course, as the security measures go, no drones can be flown near the airports, military installations, important buildings, international borders, etc. But remember, there are quite a few companies which handle, make and fly drones in India, and Aero360 Degrees is one of those. Joining us now to talk more about that is Santosh, who joins us on a phone line from Chennai. Santosh, hi, good to have you. First of all, what do the regulations mean to you? How does it change the way the business in drones is done in India?
Yeah, hi Manisha, good morning. First of all, thanks for inviting me. And I would like to tell that I see this as a welcoming move, because all these days and months we were never been assured of the date or the month or the year when it is going to come. But right now the DGCA has given a time and date, which is the December 1st, 2018. I guess it is a welcoming move, and all the companies or all the stakeholders who are involved in this drone business, especially in India, will see this as a welcoming move actually.
So Santosh, how does it work right now? Are the companies, are the drones registered? Is there a unique identification numbers that you have, or all of that would be followed only post 1st of December or before that to complete all regulations?
As it is mentioned, right now there are no any such provisions to get the unique identification number or the operator permit. So what happens is that they have given a time of December 1. So I guess close to that date only it will be available in the DGCA website for companies like us or users who can go and then get the unique identification number or the operator permit to operate the drones.
Sure.
Across industry.
So what are, like, company like yours or company such as yours, who all are you working with right now? Because you are working with bigger names, the government of India as well. How has that work been on until now?
Yeah, so what happens is that, so basically we are catering to the enterprise sector. So we focus on companies in infrastructure, agriculture, mining and energy utilities basically. So we are using these drones for aerial surveying purposes and monitoring and maintenance of the projects and everything. And till these days what happens is that certain projects which falls under urban areas like smart cities or certain things, we do have certain problems in getting these permissions. So what happens is that if you just take a smart city project, it mainly falls under the urban area. So that getting the permission to operate the drones in such localities was always been a problem actually to us actually. So that what happens is that other than that, most of the infrastructure projects like roads, railways, which falls under government, government being the promoter. So we just have to get a letter from them and then intimate the local authorities and the DGCA, and then we'll have to wait for a specific period of time which was close to 30 days or so in order to start with the project actually. And I guess that time will now be reduced because of this regulation.
One final question and we'll let you go, Santosh. So from here on, what other areas do you see the drones as a technology being used in for?
So I would like to say, as you rightly pointed out, it can be used in agriculture for spraying pesticides, and again in Kerala floods, like some kind of disaster relief or certain things, it can be used for dropping of certain things, and in case of medical emergency, it can be used to transport life-saving equipments or medicines from one place to place. But all these three categories, like spraying pesticides or like carrying some equipments or medical devices or whatever it is, carrying a payload is not being addressed in this
regulation as of now.
As of now. So we hope it will come in the future, because it will pave a large amount of benefits to the number of stakeholders involved in it.
Absolutely, Santosh. Thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate you talking to us. So clearly, quite a welcome move, but plenty needs to be done.
Yes, what an interesting and different topic, Manisha, this time around. Thanks so much for that.